Hi, this is Mike Maloney, and I wanted to share with you a meme that somebody sent me. Now, a meme is a thought or an idea that people pass around person to person that gets popular. Usually it's coupled with a picture, and it's usually something incongruent like this. This is a waiter asking Ben Bernanke, the former chairman of the Federal Reserve, if he would like his pizza cut into 6 slices or 8 slices. And Bernanke replies, "Make it 8. I'm really hungry today." Now, I'm going to show you the consequences of this crazed Keynesian thinking, how this affects you at the end of this video. And it's going to be a short video. But first, I'm going to go and poke fun at a whole bunch of Keynesians, because the head of the Federal Reserve before Ben Bernanke was Alan Greenspan, and he was a hungry guy also. And Janet looks real hungry here. And Powell, the new chairman of the Federal Reserve, believe me, before he leaves his appointment at the Federal Reserve, he is going to cut that pizza into at least 10 slices. And this goes for crazed Keynesian economists like Paul Krugman. He's really, really hungry. Make it 8 slices. And if you haven't heard of Robert Reich is professor of economics at UC Berkeley, and he was in the Ford, Carter, and Clinton administrations. And in this photo, he's saying, well, I really want more, but I've only got 10 fingers, so make it 10 because I'm really hungry. But actually, what he'd really like is to cut it into 330 million tiny little slices. He is for a universal basic income. Basically, we print currency and we give it to everybody. I guess he hasn't studied things like the Weimar hyperinflation. And this goes for politicians as well. Any politician that promises you more than we can pay for is basically the same as a deluded Keynesian. They don't know the difference. They don't know that expanding the currency supply ends up in just causing rising prices. Nothing is free. They promise you stuff for free. It isn't free. Everything has to be paid for in the end. Now, Ronald Reagan was the first president that said deficits don't matter, but every president and every politician always they get elected by promising you more than they can actually deliver without you paying for it through inflation of the currency supply. And that goes for Donald Trump also. I mean, he considers himself the king of debt, and he's going to be getting us into a lot of debt. But here is the economic consequences. There's this pizza, and we're going to cut it into 6 pieces. Now, the government is going to take this pizza and magically cut it into 8 pieces. And then they're going to give us our original 6 pieces back. So now we've got 6 pieces. And then the politicians get to say, and the Keynesians, the people that are running things, they get to say, look, we are so magnanimous and we've done such a good job for you that you're going to get all this free stuff. So we're going to give you a 7th slice. You had 6 before. Now you've got 7, and you're better off. Your life is better. You're more prosperous. You're more wealthy. The problem here is that these are all very highly paid people, and the government doesn't actually produce anything. They rearrange the economy. They take from the private sector and they shuffle stuff around, and they tell us they're making our lives better, but there's a cost to all of this. They're very highly paid people, and they aren't for free, and so this actually consumes economic energy. So they're taking from the private economy, giving us back something, but it's always less. And so there is an economic consequence to the thinking that we can just vote for stuff and just unlimitedly, and that we're going to get this free stuff that politicians promise us. Nothing is free, folks. It all costs something, and there is a slice of our pizza missing, and what people don't realize, this was our pizza, not theirs. This came from the private economy. Everything is generated from the private economy. And once you run it through government, there is always less left because government is not free. Thank you very much for listening. If you got anything from this video, please like it and share it, and we'll see you next time.